coming. So you can apply. Unfortunately, there's more applications than there are visas available, so USCIS has no choice but to do a lottery selection of applications. They select more applications than there are numbers, and they go through them because a lot of people don't file them correctly. So they keep going through them until they hit the number, and then they stop, and then they notify you. And if you're not selected for sure with a lottery, they send back your fee, and everything comes back. It's very disappointing. That's a good question because, wow, you know, the big path is F1, OPT, H-1B, labor certification, or heaven forbid, marriage. Scary thought. Scary thought. I'm not going to be talking about marriage today. I've been married a long time, but I'm not qualified to talk about marriage. My wife is still looking for Mr. Right. So I know I can't talk about that. I'll answer questions about marital visas, but that's not part of my presentation. So does that answer your question? There's only a lottery because right now the demand exceeds the visas. There's nothing statutory about that it's a lottery.
But it is.
But it is. And I expect for the next couple of years anyway, until we get past building a wall around Mexico, that there'll probably be not much improvement.
So it's April 1st the deadline? Or?
April 1st is when you can first file. It's also the deadline because, I don't know, it seems like USCIS has been taking applications for about 3 or 4 days. But we always prepare everything. It's set to go so that it arrives exactly on April 1st, because then you have the best chance. Of course, we try to do everything complete and proper so that we have a better chance.
I keep hearing other people that they say that the consulting company paid by twice and
Well, unless they're filing for, that might be H-2Bs for temporary visas, but H-1B, there's no choice. The first time you can file is April 1st because of the demand on visa. The last time for that forthcoming. By the way, you file on April 1st, you don't start work till when? October 1st, unless you're CAP exempt, which is on my program, and I'll get to that in a minute. Yes, sir. There's no limit. So if you weren't selected lottery first year, you can go again, So and I encourage that. But I want to show you some alternatives to that. You're not trapped with the lottery. There's some other things you can do. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You said that it's a random chance to field for H-1B, but do they give different numbers of H-1B for different majors, or they put everybody in one basket?
Everybody's in one basket except for master's degree. There's an extra 20,000. So if you have a master's degree, you have a wider range, and they take those master's degree first and fill up that 20,000. Then they would fall into the regular degree. So master degree applicants have a numerical advantage. So get those master's degree. Yes, sir.
Do I really need a sponsor to apply for H-1B, or I can apply by myself?
You need a sponsor. You need a sponsor. Can't sell your position. Let me, what I wanted to do, I thought, do I just tap this?
Yeah.
Like this? What do I tap? Okay. What I thought I'd do, I'm cutting off 5 minutes of my presentation. I know it's like 5:30 and you're like exhausted. Who here thinks that women are a little bit smarter and know more?